Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. Let me introduce myself. My name is Diasya Amalia. I'm from 6th semester of English study program. I want to explain a research that I have reviewed. The title of research is Enhancing Academic Reading Skills Through Extensive Reading by Diasya Amalia. Introduction. The current study is based on extensive reading ER program, which was conducted with the purpose of understanding the feasibility of an ER program in the Mozambican context, as well as evaluating the extent to which ER skills can be transferred to academic reading activities. In addition, we wanted to understand whether an increase in reading speed has an effect on reading comprehension abilities. In the broad concept of ER programs, readers don't expect interpretation questions, report and day 2004, question 2004, but rather they expect to just read and share their readings in the classroom. Extensive reading and motivation. Reading motivation has been defined as the individual's personal goals, values, and beliefs with regard to the topics, process, and outcomes of reading. That means that motivation can be created among readers if conditions are suitable. For instance, examine the association between autonomous and controlled reading motivation and reading behavior, i.e. reading frequency and engagement, and performance, i.e. reading comprehension measured by a standardized test. And among other aspects, they concluded that vocational autonomous reading motivation is associated with more positive reading behavior and performance. Research questions. ER program in the Mozambican context described in the introductory section. In this context, our research questions are: what is the effect of extensive ESL reading on reading speed and reading comprehension of English academic texts? What effective is ESL extensive reading in a multilingual low-income context? Methodology. In order to evaluate the relation between reading speed and reading comprehension, scholars like Iwahari 2008 and Green et al. 2012 use several methods which, apart from the ER program itself, consisted of reading comprehension surveys, reading speed tests, reading amount records, reading progress forms, and opinion surveys on students' progress in reading. Our study also made use of some of these tools. Before the ER program itself was conducted, students were given a pretest. This was followed by a speed pretest which was given in the middle of the program. At the end of the program, students were given two tests, a reading comprehension post-test and reading speed post-test. Materials. Reading speed. The 3 minutes reading speed test was the same for both the poor readers and the good readers, and after keeping on reading the same passage during the controlled 3 minutes, the test taker had to stop reading, and after student had answered one simple question about the passage, another student carried on. We should acknowledge that readers who heard the text many times could have had an advantage if they used their short-term memory. However, language proficiency, reading speed, and reading comprehension, as well as listening, writing, and speaking skills differ from one student to another. In order to avoid the use of short-term memory or memorization of questions and colleges reading performance, students didn't know who was going to be the next reader, although they were almost ready for the test. The turns were not taken completely randomly, since the teacher graded the alternation between a good and a poor reader. Note that the students had to read the passage for 3 minutes, and if they finished before the 3 minutes, they had to carry on reading the same passage the time under evaluation. Students were also instructed to read clearly and at a normal speaking pace so that the others could clearly understand the message in the passage. Conclusion and recommendations. The current study was interested in answering two specific questions related to the influence of VR on reading speed and reading comprehension of an academic text, as well as the feasibility of ER program implementation in Mozambique at university level. Study results show that both poor and good readers improved their reading speed, since the number of words per minute they read in the post-test was higher than the number of words they could read in the pre-test. However, the increase in the WPM among good readers didn't show a considerable difference when compared to slow readers. Concerning the transfer of skills and the influence of ER on the reading comprehension of an academic text, we found that there was an improvement in test scores in the post-test, which indicates that students' academic reading comprehension improved a result of this ER program. I think this is enough. Thanks for watching. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.